Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at some new paint from KJDesignbyKaren. As you'll know by now, if you've watched my channel, I absolutely love KJ's paints. I don't really use any other paints, to be honest. I just find that they're the best, most pigmented paints that you can find on Etsy, on any of the artisan marketplaces, because these are 100% handmade by Karen. So they're really, really high quality, and I have reviewed them before. So if you haven't heard of them, I'll leave the link in the description for that review so you can go back and see a bit more about them. But these are 6 brand new colours. This is the Ghost Shimmer collection. And these are designed to, they've got a slight tint of colour, as you can probably see, but they're designed to go over the top of your coloured pencil work. And you can still see all the detail and the work that you've put in underneath. But when you shine it in the light, you get the shimmer of the paint. So I can show you an example of that. I coloured a page from the new Fairy Tale and Folklore colouring book and used Karen's Ghost Shimmers on the mountain. So if I tilt it out of the light, you can still see all of my pencil colouring underneath. I spent quite a lot of time with greys and slate blues trying to get the look of kind of ice and snow. So you can still see all of the detail that I've done on the mountain tops. But when you put it into the light, you have this beautiful shimmer over the top. So it doesn't cover up what you've got underneath, but it just adds that bit of ghostly shine and shimmer on the top, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So these are the paints, 6 set. You've got a white or a clear. This one's got a bit of gold, bit of pink, bit of blue, I think this is a bit purple, and a bit of green. So I'm going to show you them all and swatch them on the page so you can see what they look like on black and white. So what I like to do first is just add a little bit of water, just a very tiny amount of water. I'm just going to squeeze a drop out onto each paint pan. These are half pans, by the way, so you get a really good amount of paint, and a little bit goes a long way because they are very pigmented. So what I'll do is I'll just mix them in, and it's so quick, it's almost instant for the paint to be ready. You know, it doesn't take an awful lot of mixing or anything. They're soluble very quickly. So this is the clear or the white one, and I'll show it to you on both. Just make sure I'm actually on screen, that would be helpful. Yes, I am. So this was just one little mix on the paint pan, and you can see, you can't really see too much. I mean, you might be able to because they're in the light, but if I take it out of the light, you can't really see too much. It's when they're under the light that you get that fabulous sparkle. So that's the first one. Let's go in on the second one. I think this is a little bit of gold. So they're just so soft and dissolve really quickly and easily. So let's have a look how this one looks. I keep having to get up and look through the camera because I'm at a different angle to you, so I can't see the shimmer at the moment. But I will show you. I'll tilt it all when I'm done. So that's like the goldy one. And let's have a look at this one. I think this is the pink, isn't it? You can see better than me. Yeah, pinky, sort of very peachy pink. They are very delicate colours. These would be also really, really good for using on wings of any type. So if you're colouring fairies or bumblebees, anything that's got iridescent shimmery wings, this is gorgeous. Karen used to do a set called the bee wings, and these are very, very similar. I don't think the bee wings are in her current collection at the moment, but these do, you know, almost the same job. So that's the blue. And then I'm thinking this has to be the purple, right? Let's give it a test. Oh yeah, gorgeous. It's like a red violet purple. You can probably see the difference with the pink at the top, because they look quite similar, don't they, when they're in the pan. It's only when you get them onto the page that you can see the true effects. And there's your green. Stunning. I would also like to use these for the kind of Halloween colouring pages, a bit witchy. You know, if you've got smoke coming out of the cauldron, it would be nice to have some of this very delicate but slightly tinted sparkle on there as well. It could be used for so many things, lots of whimsical and fantasy colouring where there'd be lots of glitter and sparkle and magic. You can use them for all sorts. So I'm going to put them to one side and I'll bring it to camera. I'm going to have to, these aren't actually glued together. So I'll show you the white ones first. So this is out of the light. So you can see a very, very mild tint of colour on these, but there's, you know, there's nothing special about them out of the light. It's as soon as you tilt them in that the magic happens. And they're so transparent as well. That's why I'm saying they'd be fantastic for wings, because it just adds that little bit of shimmer and a little bit of colour. And of course you can still see all of your pencil work underneath. So here we are on black. They really do shine on black. This is it out of the light. Still very pigmented, even out of the light and on black. And then in the light, they reveal the gorgeous colour. So I'm just absolutely in love with this collection. I can see me using it on almost every page that I do, because like I said, it's not going to cover up my pencil, so I don't have to think, oh, is there any point in me doing the pencil colouring if I'm going to paint it? It's just going to add that extra bit of special dimension and pizzazz to the page. So that is all 6 of the colours. I will be leaving the link in the description for these, and I'm just really excited to use them on more pages. I want to go back to pages that I've already finished and add them on there, you know, where I've got fairy wings and things like that. So yeah, I'm so excited by them. I hope you are too. They're absolutely gorgeous, even just to look at, you know, and like I said, they're soluble very, very quickly, small amount of water, and there's no need to sort of mush around and mix them up too much. They're very soluble very quickly. So Handmade with Love by KJDesignbyKaren. She's absolutely lovely, and she's got a big following in the colouring community because everyone knows how incredibly high quality her paints and her products are. Let's have a little go with them, one of the colours on top of something you can see in real time. So I'll move these swatches out of the way. And I'll bring back the Fairy Tales and Folklore book because I'm working in it at the moment. This is the page that I'm working on. And I'm thinking I might add some gold into the middle of these flowers. I know they're not wings or whatever, but it doesn't really matter where you want to put sparkle. Sparkle is always great anywhere you put it. So let's try a bit of gold then on the middle of these flowers. Oh, that's probably a bit too much water. You can't really control how much water comes out of the brush sometimes when you're using these. So I've got some gold on there, and I'm going to see, I've already done these little white circles, but I might just go over them. I did them with Posca. So I just want to see how this gold looks. And again, you're at a different angle to me, so I can't see at the moment the sparkle. Oh, there's Rosie. I knew she would start barking. I've left the back door open because it's a lovely day. And I thought as soon as I start to film, she will bark. And she's left it a bit longer for me, but she still wanted to get her voice heard, didn't she? I'm just picking up a really, really small amount off the pan, and you can see it goes a long way. I think I'm just going to do like the tops, the main central section, and not the bit underneath. So I just want to see a bit of a comparison really. So that's a layer of it on all of them. Let's see how it looks. So you can already see, oh wow. So what I'm seeing is this. So I can see it when it's away from the light, and you can still see all of the blending that I've done underneath. So I used kind of goldish colours for the middle of these flowers rather than a standard yellow for the centre of a flower. I think it was like dark brown, goldenrod, yellow ochre and lemon yellow. That's the colours that I used for the centres. And then in the light you tilt and you've got gorgeous sparkly centres there. Oh wow. I mean look, I think I could put them on literally every single page that I colour from now on, because it's just so nice that you can still keep your pencil work but also have that shimmer on top. So yeah, I'm absolutely in love. So if you would like to get your hands on a set of these, you can find them on the link in the description. It's Karen's Etsy page, and they're lovely. I've just realised I've forgotten a flower. Oh my goodness, right, I've got to do that before we go. You know, there's always some kind of craziness in my videos because they're not, I mean, I very, very rarely script my videos, like the one that I did the other day for the Posca versus, not Posca, Ohuhu versus Copic. I had to script that because I wanted to make sure I got everything out that I wanted to say, and I never would have remembered it without a script. But usually my videos aren't scripted, so you'll get something crazy happen, whether it's something falling on me or I can't find something. That's the usual one because I haven't been organised enough pre-video to actually get things out that I need. But anyway, you're used to that by now. It's a bit crazy. But then here we go again. So finish the last little flower there. Oh, I love them. So yes, link in the description. Go ahead and get yourself a set. What an absolute treat, I think, for yourself to get yourself a 6 set of ghost shimmers that you can use for so many different applications on your artwork. Yeah, so thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you soon on Colour with Claire.